Alright, recording has begun. Okay. What shall be my path forward? I want to go down there because I do have the 300 for, that. Anyway, no point to go there. So I guess down this way, then diagonal? Or somewhere else. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Actually, wait, I do have fresh news. I could go there. Intriguing, intriguing. Okay. You know, let me take the chance while I'm here with this much fuel and turn this way. And hopefully be able to fill in this entire square. Da, 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 da. The din of minutes at eradication, okay. Okay. Now for some reason I feel smaller now. I feel like that's a quirk of perspective though. Hold on, does engine speed zoom your camera out? Because I kinda hate that then. Sorry I'm flashing so much, I'm trying to figure out where to go. On the horizon, a sickly yellow light glimmers for a moment, then fades. Okay. A vast eye, it knows you, you cannot evade its gaze. A black and sleeping taste. Again and again you are alone on the wide black sea, the eye is aware. Your nightmare will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful nights at your lodgings to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. Okay. I see you over there, Crab. Quaker's Heaven. Do-do. Chat to the fisherman. Port report. Okay, I'll do it with you later. Can do terror that way, explore the shore. 77 pages. If I had enough supplies, I probably would do that. But that would put me down to, 2, so enjoy. I'll explore the shore. Excuse me. Fisherfolk sailors, a shady couple of likely pirates, and is that a Johnny by the water's edge? They sit around a fire at the Z's edge, passing around a bottle of something viscous black. They're wagering on riddles. Will you join them? I feel like I've already seen this one before. I'll just go with one. Fail to challenge, yeah. Breakers, heaven, okay. That's 20. Still need like 300, so. Cider and cave dory. The trees underneath are scraggly and wretched, scraping a living with parasympathesis. But the apples of Much Island are tart and powerful, perfect for cider. Cider? Cider. This stuff is stronger than it looks. You stretch out in your seat, stare through the leaded windows at your safely moored ship, and find yourself whistling. The landlord gives you a friendly grin and goes back to waiting his lever. You know, every time, that's not what I want to do. I wish to kill. I have a lust for blood. That shall not satiate my lust yet. My lust for blood. Give. But failed. It's not dead. You hold a board and set to work with your knives and acid, and it flops unexpectedly to life. Sailors rush to your aid with guns and boarding fights. By the time they finish, you're unharmed, but there's not much left of the beast. You tip it reluctantly into the sea. I'll grab these ones here since going like that. I mean, that's probably the faster fuel way, but I'll do it at least once. Okay. Excellent. Well, that's a story of the surface, so yay. Okay, travel to surface, need more supplies, need more fuel. Okay. Report, surface gossip. Sorry, and... Oh, another, moving great game. Excellent. Okay. Wow, that was... Okay, that's how you get these stories, I guess. In complete honesty, I'm just gonna skip these two. Okay, yeah, I got that last time. Oh. Yeah, I've already seen it, so... The queenly core of this spore-haunted sea. Climb the fungal fiber ladders to its summit. Shaggy, suspicious villagers scratch a living here, amidst endless clouds of spores and scurrying mobs of plant-animal hybrids. None of them ever leave. Monsters, one explains darkly. Z full of monsters. Search the shroom top. Trade honey. Gather intelligence. Poor report. A slow survey. The villagers live a shabby but sufficient life. Butter shroom provides. They are secretive, tactile, and curious. Ships rarely visit. Encourage your gleaming galvanite to explore. It might feel a kinship with the place. It's certainly very mushroomy. Unaccustomed silence. You ever present? Lemming is for once nowhere to be seen. The engine room's quiet, your maps are exactly as you left them. Not one is defaced or crumpled into a ball. Finally you spot the tip of a tendril pointing out from under a pile of unwashed clothing. Your blimming indicates that under no circumstance whatsoever it will be emerging. What could be so bad about the utter shroom? Did the other mushrooms bully it? Okay. Saw you back there. Oh, hell no. Saw that 300 health and nonsense. Yay, secret. Stay the hell away from me, bats. Hidden workshop. 75 echoes, yeah. There. First to retrieve a set of sonar schematics. The engineers brim with conspiracy theories about the old Zubmarine programs. Before the agreement about nothing of consequence, London's Admiralty conducted their submarine research at Station 3. The location of the Canonite research base is unknown, but a number of its scientists relocated to Con Shadow. Perhaps one of these locations have information you can use. Okay. Upon report, the governor is very, very busy. The attaché offers you a bowl of sugared puffballs and explains the work the governor does among the natives. Gotta keep them happy. What? After all, they are taggers. What's that? Perhaps not, okay. Fuel 6, okay. Is there not an island in range? No. Guess I'll just go straight up here. The mist of the autumn sea get in the eyes. Into the eyes of the heart, it is not unusual to find yourself in unsuspected tears. No islands in range of my ass. You don't say, huh? The Mangrove College. The wise and wicked seek sanctuary here, where the fruits are plenty in the wood wild. The Mangrove College. The steaming sprawl of parasitic vegetation and a village. Barely a village. Old walls, roofs in disrepair, stilts leaning dangerously. It looks to have been assembled by drunkards in a hurry. Dock carefully. Engage an officer, maybe's daughter. Hello, where are you headed? Oh, on second thought, I don't mind. Can I come aboard? Yes, I'm an engineer. Please hurry. Yeah, I remember her from last one. Eat, drink, gather supplies. Into the wispy ways. Need a foxfire candle. Unpick the mysteries of other lands. Final report. Sages, scholars, philosophers, naturalists, poets, dreamers, here to pursue their rarefied ideals in a land of muddy fecundity. All shall be well. The thinkers of the mangrove college continue their untroubled and sedentary existence. New schools of philosophy are born and die like bubbles. Extraordinary poetry are written water. The occasionally retired pirate tries and fails to get invited to salons. Oh, wonderful. Got supplies. Pick up a passenger. The Mangrove College is named for its scholars, philosophers. They have long abandoned civilized comforts for the life and mind. Sometimes they want those civilized comforts back. No shops? Yeah, no shops. A shady short. The Corsair's Forest, please. Guiders mourn. No, I'm not in a hurry, but I think I might stay below deck. I don't carry the fee on me. You'll have to trust me for it when we arrive. Please, thank you, and a pleasure. Go beachcombing. Trips come and go to and from the Mangrove College, often in secret. What might they have flung overboard? Driftwood, something glittering, a nasty glob of blue. It lies on a shingle like a discarded heart. Something glittering just like bottle glass. Driftwood, a smooth, dark surface. Let's go. That's all for now. You have an unprocessed processing mass. Scoop it up, wrap it in cloth, carry it cautiously back to the ship. Perhaps it contains something less disgusting. Choice cats it won't keep, but it looks tasty. Fling it overboard. Officers, Chief Engineer. 6 fails, 3 iron, engine power 100, speak to. Wonderful, can invite her to dine with me. I got 5 secrets. One short of the 50 bales, but oh well. Invite her to dine with you. That's a lovely idea. How about fish dinner? I do have quite a particular taste in fish. Sure. A knowing smile. I've heard about you. You like to invite your officers to dinner, learn their secrets. Well, you don't need to dig far to find my secret. I wanted to talk to you about it, actually. I never met my mother. I know my father. I'm a countess on his side, actually. I like to find her. She's somewhere out at sea, if only. Will you help me? That's too kind. If you insist. Here, it so happens that I made a list earlier tonight. Witherhold, the Idol of Cats, Irene, the Clint Knight, Con Shadow, Port Colleen, or the new surface port of Naples. Review this in your journal under learning about Maybe's daughter. Apparently you've agreed to find the mother of Maybe's daughter. One secret, lost one spy, lost one. Irene, Con Shadow, Naples, Port Colleen, Clint Knight, Cats, and Wither. Is this another port? Because quite interesting if it is. Nope. Well, this is a... Okay, there it is. Wow, I'm burning fuel like no tomorrow. Like, seriously, I'm absolutely burning through fuel. Drop off the shady shore. She inhales the air and smiles, perhaps for the first time. As I remember it, she remarks, less mud, more rum. Business concluded. At the winch head, a deferential fellow in fustian waits. He bows to the shady shore. A pleasure as always. A pleasure as ever. You, he barely favors with a glance. He presses a heavy purse into your hand, small coins stained with salt water. But together, they amount to a tidy sum. %60. I dislike spies. You and one of your more villainous looking sailors join a dice game. Villainous looking, but you know for a fact that she tithes to charity, and has a delightful singing voice. The topic turns promising to pillage and ambush, but your sailor is a little too forward with her questions. There's a scuffle and a stabbing. You escape, she does not. Okay, yeah. Explore the morn. Your future. The view from above, a high place, the Z like a rippled sheet of night green jade. The roof beneath above, bellied with stalactites and pricked with false stars. Looking across the water, what are you thinking of? Your future? Your past as a priest? Prayer to the god called salt? Prayer to the god called storm? Prayer to the god called stone? Your future. From up here, your future looks glorious, if not exactly bright. Better days coming. You are captain of your ship, but never the captain of your fate. One day, though, one day. What? I did immortality again, right? Yeah, immortality. honestly, it kind of feels like a kind of like engine or whatever is like more fuel expended by search shed 12. A long building propped against the wall, boarded windows, a rusting padlock. Your bosun shutters the lock with a ball pen timer. Inside, your lamp reveals that dust-choked workbenches strewn with discarded tools. Shelves of cardboard boxes filled with rivets and bolts, washers, and screws. Blackboards roughly scrubbed. Here's an old lunchbox, its half-eaten sandwich encased in successive generations of exciting fungus. In a rusted filing cabinet, you find the documents that you need. A folder of tea-stained research into Zonar. You leave the rotting workshop quietly and return to your ship. The next time you sneeze, your handkerchief comes away black with the workshop dust that crept into your lungs. Okay, perhaps not. What else? Okay, back to Fallen London. Because I want to see, favors 13, yeah. Time to cash in for that fuel. Lots of fuel. Excellent. Oh dear. Like, I swear, I absolutely swear getting an engine upgrade screws you long term. It's like, congratulations. You go 50% faster and spend 200% more fuel. Well, sure. I report. I only have one Z story, so into memory. Dial will hear your story, and then it will be forgotten. When it is forgotten, so will you be. You will pass out of memory of rock and into the memory of dawn. There is only one place where dawn remembers. Does this sell fuel? Yes. 25 supplies? Damn. Strange catch. Interesting. Supplies 30 when come calling. Oh damn, I can't actually buy secrets at Extraorient. Didn't that sell for 1,000? Okay, interesting, interesting. Anyway, Irene, the pillared city, she will rise from the sea and the ice like dawn. She will be gold with red and decked with gold. The seventh serpent will watch you longingly from its high pedestal. You will always arrive a stranger, but when you leave, some part of you will always remain. The riddles of stone. The house of the amber sky. Compile a port report. You record what you have seen. The conundrum. When you sit down to write the report, you recall that it was written already. Who wrote it? The The report records that it was already written when it was found. Who found it? The report describes another report, which will indicate the name of the finder. Where is the other report? There is a footnote which describes when you will record its location. When will that be? Well, all is well, and all manner of things as well. Okay, okay, chapter of lights. That's about her mother. What is exactly is the story with her mother? I don't know. We never met, so we were never close. But I'm not close to many people. Honestly, I think that's her fault. I think she sold something of what I was. She sighs. My family's very, very complicated. I don't like any of them, but I think I like her the least. Ream, search. Nothing. She will be here. The daughter shakes her head. Damn it. Is that what I mean? This place is confusing. Her gaze takes in the towers of ice and basalt, the roses blooming in the warm snow, the riddle fishers gossiping with figments, the glimmer in the east. It's alright though, isn't it? Okay. I'm just gonna dump it all into fuel. Oh. Strange puffs of warmth from air behind the ice. This is the pillared sea where you will lie. Lies has always lain. Ow. Did you seriously tell me I just stopped at the port and did not get the damn... Thank you. Thank you, good sir, very much. Shh. I really hope that was changed in the... sequel. Yeah, the sequel. We enter Stormbound. Saint Elys sends his fire to dance in the air. On deck, very far away, we see the great light of the raggedy crow. Luminescent beasts like eyeless dolphins play in your wake. Oh, a moth, wonderful. Right that, and yeah. Always nice to literally see it before the bad is useful, huh? Oh, I'm out of food. This isn't the time for the rousing speeches, but a quiet word here and there will help. Failed the challenge, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Frostbound towers and ramps and galleys, and stairs of ice raised and spun like an architect's honeyed dream. No spider ever wove so complex a web. The towers are utterly pristine, untouched by human life, but a pitiful encampment squats by the dock. Gage the officer, the tireless mechanic. Take tea with the squatters at the dock. Ask the squatters about the castle. Enter Frostbound. I need 50 mirrors. No more than 20 terror. Bickering bickering agreeably. Blah. Not all are Reem or Whitehorn. There's the odd researcher, the occasionally deranged ice sculptor, now and then a very cold, very sad, rubbery man. But for most of the part, the atmosphere of friendly rivalry reigns. Take tea with the squatters at the dock. Some of them wear the robes of Erie riddle fishers. Some look like Wittern folk, but even more ragged. But they do seem a little more practical than either of those people. Surprisingly warm welcome. We're keeping the steps for the game of truce, a helpful riddle fisher explains, as she fills your cup for the third time. Every year the people of Reem and White and Wither meet here for, she pauses, contests. She finishes vaguely. The difference between a question and a riddle. One day someone will prove themselves enough to enter the castle. You spend a pleasant few hours while the tea is supplemented with Arium liquors, pale withering beer, and something the riddle fisher describes blandly as snake cake. They offer you fuel and supplies before you leave. We keep enough to spare, the riddle fisher grins. From time to time, a captain gets lost and comes up here, and we always feel bad for them. Feed the crew. What do you mean? Ah, sure, whatever. Then, no. Listen, I figure there's a 50-50 chance of that thing coming alive and attacking me. Alright. Oh my god, I was literally there. Do you hear music? Chapel lights. Furtive faithful gather in the shadows between the many candles. A bell tolls in the chapel tower. Cracked iron laughter, beware, the owl is full of voices. Eat of the chapel's bounty. A smiling priest unlocks the door. The storehouse for you. Here, he says, eat, but take nothing away with you. Give a nightmare to the well. The well drinks color. The smiling priest whispers. The well drinks streams, and the well is always thirsty. Gather intelligence. What occurs here between the darkness and the light? The smiling priest in a red cassock tends the chapel. The congregation are shy of light. They come and go in little ships, and it's strangely difficult to count them. Perhaps some of them are imaginary, still you note the name of a ship or two. Red and rich, they have shark steaks plucked from the sea, then slices of cavern tuna, translucent and delicious as paper, little crimson cakes flavored with cinnamon and coated with poppy seeds, tomatoes impossibly ripe and sweet so far from the surface. Gorge yourself and leave the juices dripping from your chin. Okay. Sigil Riven Navigator races toward the chapel. This is the place. Hark the bell. You give chase. Within the air is heavy and hushed. You enter to see your navigator shaking a smiling priest by the collar. It led me here. Tell me what it means. Look at it. Look at it. The priest disentangles himself as politely as possible. I'm sure we can find a path to put you on, my friend. He examines the sigil with the professional air of a collector. But we will need your help in return. Pay a price. Pay another price. Our stores are running low. If we cannot feed our congregation, our mission must end. Can you provide? The fresher the better. Your navigator has nothing. He pleads for your help. Pay another price. The priest slips his arm around your shoulder. For you, a lesser payment, he whispers. Post no guards on your ship tonight. Ask no questions, and in the morning perhaps you'd like to join us for breakfast. A red and white smile. Heh, no. Excuse me. Grease your arts, proposition, no. You speak to, grease your mirrors. Okay, all clear. Discovered Mount Nomad, the black glass mountain that eats ships. How pleasant. Okay, something underwater, some distance to the west, okay. Guess we'll go here. It's trying to attack us, that's for sure. Some sort of battle has invaded your morsel of a ship's biscuit. Oh, some sort of beetle. Mount Palmerston. Sunlights grow green at the jetty's edge. Behind the port buildings, the island is knee-deep in ash. There are ruins here and there of houses destroyed by fire. Far above, the mountaintop flickers red just for an instant. Take note of a veiled woman. Explore the island. Engage officer of the merciless Montesite. Iron Veil and Hot. Chat to the port folk about the brimstone conviction. There was a revolution in hell, and the aristocracy of devils fled here. Here they plot in exile. Dig among the ruins. A shrug and a curse. They don't do us any harm. They stay up there, and we stay down here. If hell's fighting itself, that's good for us, isn't it? Perhaps not. Go up the crater. Up the road. Do they admit visitors to the brim? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but the road to the brimstone convention is paved with cinders. Up the road. Do they admit visitors to the brimstone conviction? Probably not, but you never know, they might sell tickets. Above the bay, look down and see Port Palmerston like a toy and the ruins like gravel. You've come far, but the volcano's cones do rears above you. Rest a little before you go the last half mile. The road to the crater ends at the brass gate in the center. The road to the crater ends at a brass gate and the crater wall. Besides, it stands an oddly charming little cottage. It's thrown together from pumice and basalt, but it features honeysuckle, an equally charming deviless in a tea gown leans against the cottage wall, twirling a parasol and fanning herself. I'm the guardian of this place, she remarks languidly. You may not pass, but I can offer you a cup of armadillo tea. Armadillo tea. Amarella? That's not one of the poisonous ones, is it? You're pretty sure it's not. Amarella? Terror in a tea gown? No doubt she'd be much less pleasant if you tried to break down the gate. But just now she's a courteous, soft-voiced woman in a tea gown. The tea is hot and nutty and rather pleasant. She asks about your voyages. She is desperate for news of London, of its mists, its nights, its sick, its poor, its fires. She tactfully turns aside questions about the convention, but she shares some of the secrets underneath. Come and see me again, she says. Next time you're here, bring me a present if you like. Okay, shops, fuel, daily bread, supplies, that's, wow. Oh hey, that's pretty cheap, fuel. Excuse you? Absolutely excuse you, game. Yeah, I know. The crew's gonna starve to death. Shine the right mark, and it's now obtained. And hopefully... encourage them. Downcast eyes. Listen, I get to the Verdant Blight and I might be fine. Might being the heavy keyword. Okay, like seriously, what the hell is with fuel consumption? It's like, oh yeah, get the upgraded engine. No. It's a downgrade. Okay, let's see what's in here. Else defeated, yeah, Verdant Blight. Gather gossip. Report. Someone trying to get your attention. One of the tomb colonists takes an obvious interest in your crew, specifically the Caldari hair. Voiceless, the tomb colonist draws you a little way away from the Caldari hair. Don't tell her you met me, he says in a hoarse raspo. Her mother cut my voice, hoped to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter. So I wouldn't want to. He wheezes, didn't work, operations never completely effective. Need to know my daughter as well. Happy, finding enough patients, getting enough to eat and so forth. In exchange for the simplest news, he explains himself. I'm her father, he says, ordinary engineer, not the sort of parent she would want. Yep, 30. 10 more than normal, so... well... explore Verdant Blight. Search warily, picnic. Ah yes, let me use all those supplies I don't have. Beneath is really gentle. Treat this place as enemy territory. Only shadows. Failed a challenge. This place was deserted long ago. You find traces of glit. On a shattered altar, remnants of a vermilion paint on a root, on a rotting mitral mask. Nothing else. Yeah. Little restaurant. A corkscrewed street. The twisty tip of an odd little side street welcoming yellow light glows from the gilt-lettered window of a restaurant. The sign reads, Vengeance of John. Johan? No. The NNH are swamped. A beefy tomb colonist bustles up. A grey mustache pokes impatiently out from under his bandages. Come in. Sample today's special. Need 60 echoes. Offer a strange catch. I do not have one. Hire him as cook. That's 300 I don't have. Okay. That's a cramped little place, but much better lit than most places in the tomb colonies. The scent of dishes, yeah, whatever. Perhaps not, yeah. And... yeah. Let's run to London. And head south. Inspiration. Or discipline. Plates are empty, cups are dry, your crew's loyalty is less certain by the day. A flicker of hope. Promise that if they trust you a little longer, they'll see their homes again soon. A flicker of hope. A hungry light burns in their eyes, but they're with you still for now. God, do you see how fast that goes down? Like, what the hell? Okay. The sisters will give me, food. Which will solve one problem. Yes, yes. Hunter's Keep. Reconnaissance Island. Yeah, got that. I have news. Get out of here. Lunch with Lucy. Naptail. Yeah. 50 hunger. You're kidding me? Are you kidding me? That was not the... That's enough, though. Okay. Why are you going up so high? Like, oh my god. Go away. No. Please, no. No, don't do that. Actually, you know what? So how much does it? Oh yeah, I'm dead. Ugh. And I'm not even sure if I went straight for the fall in London, I would have even be able to make it. Yeah, I'm not even going for You know, it's really nice I have to, like, toss this fuel instead of, like, sell it. What do you mean it's... I got two. This... Oh, wait. Ugh. Sure, whatever. This is not sufficient. This is like 10. Whatever. Let's see how high I can get the Aquarian. Different measures. Yeah. I'm literally in London. Why are you telling me to do that? To fuel, okay. This is absolute jank. In fact, it's not gonna matter. Even if I do get that much. Where's the... Yeah, I'm recording 1,000, which... I mean, I could have done that, but... Yeah. You know how I said I wasn't gonna cheat until like 20 in? Oh, 150, that's literally all I get out of that, huh? What about this one? 30? Yeah. Oh wait, that could have been sold in the bazaar. Was there a move in the great game? Nope. Wait, soulless food, really? This does not sell soulless food, you only buy. Ugh. I mean, wait, where is it? Well, not here, not here. This one? Yeah, sell for 500. Seriously, it feels like I should basically, like, whatever the weight here is, the weight match it, and just get efficiency instead. Which actually makes her kind of trash, doesn't it? Since it's like, oh yeah, you burn fuel faster, and yes, I am salty about this. Ugh. Like, at this point, honestly, probably just gonna cheat in like 9,999,9,000 echoes. Just max out this bar. Just so I don't have to deal with this shit. Yeah, let me just throw it away, and this is literally 2 at a time. Let me just do the math. I need... To trade this in, I need 2,000 echoes. That's 2 fuels. I'm 1,400. Let's see. Ship and dry dock. This is 1 point. I have 17, so 371 fuel, so not even close. Anything else on my hold? You're useless. Alright, you want to go to that place, so yeah. Nothing. Max engine temperature. Little boat goes zoom zoom. Little boat goes zoom and okay, seriously, just blow up one hull. Salt. Tell me, Salt. Sacrifice to Salt. Alright, let's go with Stone. The blood flows thick and red, the wound is impossible hard to staunch. Your ship's doctor fuses it with bandages. The deck is awash, your vision becomes cloudy at the corners. Through a roaring buzz in your ears, you see the puzzled doctor hold up a diamond splinter. This came from the wound. Thanks, Stone. How did that help me? Whatever. I'll say shipmate's the only one that seems like worth keeping. 6 iron. Alright, listen, if I'm gonna cheat in all honesty. Not that chart, no, that's. Wait a minute. Wow. Okay, listen, this is great and all, but like absolutely no. Okay, from what her quest did with the whole visit everywhere, I'm just gonna go with her. But I'm gonna switch over to really? Yeah, whatever.